Welcome, everyone. On behalf of CJP and the consulate, it's great to have you all here. My name is Jen Sieber. I'm the Director of Academic Affairs at the Israeli Consulate here in Boston. In a few weeks, Israel will turn 69 years young, and we're so happy to have students from all over New England here tonight as we celebrate Israel and as we celebrate all of you. So to kick things off, I'd like to welcome Consul General of Israel to New England, Yehuda Yaakov, to say, hold on, I have to read your bio and everything first. To say a few words, Yehuda Yaakov has been the Consul General of Israel to New England since February 2014. He's focused largely on strengthening business, academic, and social justice partnerships between Israel and New England. He is also regularly involved in regionally based coexistence projects. Consul General Yaakov has spent most of his diplomatic career on issues pertinent to Israel's security. This experience has included heading the Israeli Foreign Ministry's Department for Non-Conventional Weapons Prevention, as well as establishing and running the Homeland Security and Counterterrorism Unit. In 2012, he received the Ministry's Award for Excellence for his work on the Iranian crisis. Yehuda Yaakov grew up in Queens, New York, and received a BA in Journalism and International Relations from Syracuse University. The following year, he moved to Israel, where he served in the Israel Defense Forces. He and his wife, Ofra, of 29 years, have 2 adult-aged daughters. Please welcome Consul General Yaakov.
Isn't Jen great? She's been with us for 3 years now, doing tremendous work. 2 addendums to my CV. First of all, I've been married for 30 years. We have to get that bio updated. And second of all, another more important update. The activities at the consulate have very much moved in the last couple of years toward what I would call values-driven activities, values-driven programming. I think the issue of values, it's not just the cliche of shared values, but the values is the essence of who we are, who the state of Israel is, what we represent as a country, as a government, as a citizenry. That's really become central to our work. And without the partnership, particularly of the CJP, of Cheryl Aronson, who I love and adore, and you can clap to her too. A lot of the vision that we try to bring to the table would not be possible because she is also a visionary. It's been great working with her. I have all these notes to read out. I don't know, maybe I won't. I actually want to say something else. I have been representing the state of Israel since 1986. It's a long time. And I haven't regretted it for one moment. I am so proud. We say, we're going to be celebrating 69 years. And, I know it's the old fogey thing to say, look where we were and how far we came. But really, it's true. And don't let anybody belittle that. We did come from 2,000 years of exile. We did come through the Holocaust. We did come through wars. And in 2016, we had 4% growth when everybody thought it would be under 2%. But it's more than that. I got to say, and I got my friend Leanne over here, who I've also come to know. It's been really wonderful to get to know her. We have in Israel today, I believe, an accelerated process of the integration of our minority population, the breaking of glass ceilings that some Western societies drool at. And we can be proud of that. Not that we're perfect. I know, and with a group of millennials, you can never say anything's perfect, so I get that. So we're not perfect. But the thing is, we strive for perfection. And we have this it's really ironic because we know we're never going to be perfect. But we know if we strive to perfection, we'll get that much closer. And that's the country, that's the society that I believe I represent. And I could give you all the examples in the world, but look, follow us on Twitter. My goodness, and you'll get it there. Not just the consul, by the way, me, CG Yehuda. I'm very active. And in my activity on Twitter and the consulate in general, you will see, of the consulate, you'll see a lot of this reflected. Just look today or yesterday. Yesterday I was hyperactive on Twitter because one of the things that I think is an imminent challenge for us that we can conquer is the fact that in universities, without overly generalizing, even among those with the best of intentions, Israel is taught as a country which doesn't belong to the Middle East or is not in the Middle East. Just look at, if you want an example, look at the Kennedy School at Harvard. You've got Belfer, which is very focused on Israel, and you've got the Middle East Institute, which doesn't include Israel, basically. It doesn't matter what the intention is. It's an anomaly because it's very 80s. I know nobody in the room actually remembers the 80s, but that was before the 90s. And the fact is that today Israel is an integrated part of the Middle East. Saudi Arabia speaks publicly on a regular basis about future peace with Israel. That's the reality of 2017. And this is the reality that we can be proud of and drive home. Israel is no longer part of the problem. Israel is part of the solution. Israel is part of the strategic outlook of our Sunni neighbors. Israel is an increasing partner when it comes to the provision of natural resources and technology. That is the country I represent. Now, a little closer to home. I know that some people like to say that the sky's falling on campus. I'm not one of those people. And I'm not one of those people because of the wonderful work that you all are doing on campus. And we had a pretty good year. It ain't over yet, by the way, so don't be complacent. We haven't even gotten to Passover yet. We've had a good year. And we've had a good year, I think, because we're on the offensive. We're no longer on the defensive. There was a point that we were on the defensive. But now we're pushing our case. And positive Israel activity and positive Israel programming is now the norm, as far as I know. Right, Jen? Where's Jen? She disappeared on me. Jen. It's the norm. The consulate is a part of it. The CJ is a part of it. You're a big part of it. And I think that if you just continue to hold your head up high, to promote your case with conviction, to inundate campuses with the people, not the spin, but the people who embody that conviction, the future looks good. It's really important. I did. It's really important. I know that we have representatives from different campuses. It's really important for you to talk to each other, to share with each other what's worked, to share with each other what hasn't worked, to share programming with each other, and to share with each other, to the extent that it exists, the dangers around the corner. That would be really, you'll be helping each other. I just maybe end with one more point. You're not alone. You're really not alone. And I hope that you feel that you're not alone. In the last year, 2 years, 3 years, you've always got Cheryl. But you're really not alone. There are a lot of people who really, really care about you. I'm the first among equals. I really, really care about you. And I realize that you actually have homework to do and books to read and art books. I don't know if there are any books anymore, but you got stuff to read anyway. And you got exams to take. And it's humbling to me that you take the time to promote the cause of Israel and the Jewish people, in addition to everything else you have to do. So just thanks. Toda rabah. And now I have something I have to do here. I have to give out awards. You want an award? Okay. So the first award is the Israel Business Initiative Award. And it goes to Tufts Tamid, represented tonight by David Shepard and Isaac Herman from Tufts University. Please step up. So it's one. Yeah, one. One for two. Yes? Okay. All right, look at the camera, smile. There you go. Okay, guys. Congratulations. Who wants the award? Don't fight over it. Do they stay or?
We have some brief remarks, yeah.
Oh, right, sorry.
It's great to be here this evening. I'm David Shepard. This is Isaac Herman. And we are both freshmen at Tufts. A couple of months back, even before we arrived at college, Isaac and I became engrossed in the idea of an organization called Tamid, providing experiential learning in entrepreneurship, consulting, and investing through the lens of the Israeli economy to college students. Tamid combines an engaging business curriculum with hands-on experience working with Israeli startups. Surprised to see that a chapter did not exist, Isaac and I set out to become the co-founders and co-presidents of Tufts Tamid over the past several months. A primary reason I see Tamid as such an incredible organization is that it provides students who know little about Israel with an alternate channel to view Israel in its economic triumph rather than its disputed politics. Additionally, being in Boston has granted us the ability to learn from the tremendous economic ties between Israeli startups and this city. In this regard, as the byproduct of promoting Israeli perception while duly fostering leadership in business through work with Israeli startups, Tamid has connected me to Israel in an extraordinary manner.
Thank you, David. It's been a long journey since we first had the idea for Tamid at Tufts back in September. After many previous attempts to create a chapter at Tufts, we had been told that our school was just not the place for Tamid. Now, after 2 semesters of hard work and collaboration from our board and members, it is incredible validation to be recognized for our efforts. Over the course of this past semester, we have completed a curriculum of entrepreneurial education, participated in a full-fledged startup simulation, and have just recently kicked off consulting and investing projects. We are excited to form further relationships with those in the Boston and Israel business ecosystem as we begin to expand the scope of our work. In addition to David's remarks on the unique qualities of the organization, I believe that Tamid forms a truly special community in colleges across this country, bringing together students of diverse backgrounds and disciplines to study Israel through an uncommon but increasingly important lens. However, none of this would be possible without the help of CJP. Through both a generous grant to assist with our programming and a wealth of connections to entrepreneurial leaders in Boston, CJP has been one of the driving forces in the creation of a Tamid chapter at Tufts. And a special mention to Brandon Pinsker and Matt Hoffman, who have made it their mission to see to the success of regional Tamid chapters. With this in mind, it is with great pride that we accept this award on behalf of the Tamid chapter at Tufts. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
I'll get it right this time. The second award, Startup Nation Award. This award goes to Harvard TovTech, represented tonight by Ben Pliet, from Harvard University, and Phil Hayes from New York University. Please come up if you're here. There they are.
It is with great honor we accept this award for TovTech. We want to thank CJP for all the support they've given us over the past 2 years. TovTech started with a simple idea: to equip the next generation of leaders with technical skills in the startup nation, Israel. From our first 20 fellows from Harvard and NYU last winter in Tel Aviv, to our 40 fellows this past winter from NYU, Harvard, Brown, Berkeley, and Cornell, CJP has been a close partner, supporting us as we grow and expand our vision.
Our slogan, Code for the Planet, deeply resonates with the Jewish ideal of Tikkun Olam, using hard skills to repair the world with new innovation and technology. As we continue to grow and expand the fellowship, we really want to take this time to thank all of those leaders, individuals, and organizations, particularly CJP, that have supported us. Thank you, and upwards and onwards.
Thank you very much. Well, congratulations to all of you. And I know there are other awards here, but other people will be giving them. So thanks for giving me some time to be with you today. Congratulations again. And go from strength to strength. Chag Sameach.
Thank you, Consul General. Our next speaker will be Chloe Valdery. Please turn your attention to the screens for an introductory video.
See my work.